cut him rotting where I can see him. No, there is no greater punishment among the Nisiros. That rotting thing has been utterly erased, as if it had never been.
Hermes is displeased. By leaving Calus here, you've defiled his island.
Let Hermes think of Hermes. I will think of Nisiros. That... What is it now?
About...
You will never give last... Never! The spirit of that black heart will stay on Saria until the end.
By keeping him there, you hurt your own people more than Calus. What of the survivors of his attacks? The sight of his body keeps their grief fresh.
You think you can convince me? No! That rotting thing has been utterly erased, as if it had never been.
You had the right to kill Calus. That was justice. But now you overstep your bounds. Calus's misguided vengeance brought him here, but your own keeps him here.
You speak of just... Save your... What is it now?
About...
You will... Never! The spirit of that black heart will stay.
By keep... What of the survivor?
You think... No! There is no... That rotting thing has been utterly erased, as if it had never been.
Calus is anything but erased. Anyone who comes here can't help but notice him. You've created a monument to his deeds by keeping him up there.
I have immortalized his shame. He said, I may... But then, I know the bastard spirit is suffering, and I smile.
If you would truly erase him, then erase the scars he left behind. Release him, bury his body from sight and mind. Let the loved ones of his victims heal. You know that's the right thing.
My cousin left on the last barge. Wasn't the Satan's. Said he couldn't stand to look at that thing anymore. Do it.
What?
Cut him down. Do whatever you want with his wretched body. You have shamed me, traveler. I have been selfish in my vengeance. I must atone.
Let the gods be witness to these last rites. Hear me, swift-heeled Hermes. Mark now the life song of Calus, warrior of Arcadia. Let this man's vice be a lesson to us who still live. Calus was a black-hearted killer of children and the innocent. May the gods protect us from such villainy, and from men like him. Calus of Arcadia, find now your eternal place. Find now the fate you deserve. You are released from this mortal fetters. May unyielding Hades have mercy on your spirit.
So, he managed to rescue my body from a vast spawn of hordes and horses.
They're called centaurs, Calus. Remember that on your trip to Hades.
Of course not, did you? What have you done?
I did my part to allow the Fates to finish their work with you.
Just continue like that.
I freed your spirit. You've been given last rites. Prepare for the underworld.
What have I to flee from Hades?
Did you ask?
You've murdered innocents, Callus.
I avenged my family.
Whose truth will Hades see? May you receive the fate you deserve.
Curse on you, horsemen. On all of you!
So, you've done your good deed for the day. Take this place. It belonged to Callus.
You kept it?
We Nisiros believe that every weapon is alive in its own way. Weapons used for evil live a life of suffering. As a bronze weaver, I tried to heal that mace, cleanse its suffering. Perhaps you can do more.
That is a rare honor, Jason. By law, that mace belonged to Agrios. He worked hard to make something good from it. Bear it with pride.
Hypnage's tracks. It's been here. Not long ago. They lead straight into that rock wall.
Into the rock?
Stand aside.
Your work is not yet done.
Jason, here. This tough to burn. Nessus. We have him now.
To the village. The Beastmaster's time has come. Let the gods be witness to these last rites. Hear me, swift-heeled Hermes. Mark now the life song of Arctos, fallen hunter of the Nasiros. Let this centaur's virtue be a beacon for us who still live. Arctos was a proud avenger, a righter of wrongs who put himself in harm's way to help his people. In his finest moment, he became the first to hunt the beast that plagued the Nasiros. May we all be willing to make such sacrifices in the name of justice. Arctos of the Nasiros, find now your eternal place. Find now the fate you deserve. You are released from this mortal tether. May unyielding Hades have mercy on your spirit.
By Hermes, you did it! You killed that damn beast!
Arctos!
Noita, you did it!
You can rest now, Arctos.
You have brought great honor to the Nasiros. All of you.
Then quit.
I will prepare a place for you until we hunt again.
Kill her. destroy something so perfect is unforgivable.
That thing was an abomination, as are you.
What a worthless race you are. Weak, small, playthings of the gods. I am Nessus, son of Neros, and I am my race perfected!
When we're done with you, we'll drag your corpse back for all the Nisiros to see.
The Nisiros? My tribe is Raven. Girl, what do you think is going to happen here, human? I've seen more battles than you've seen days in your life.
Nessus, son of Neros. I bear proof of your treachery. So demand lawful challenge. By the laws of the Nisiros, I call you traitor! Defend yourself!
Finish it. Send me to the paradise of Tartarus.
Silence, murderer!
The Black Tongues will avenge me. I am favored of Hecate.
Her favor won't save you now.
I will.
You will harm the Nisiros no more!
Jason, the tribe Nisiros is eternally grateful to you and your friends.
We did what we had to. Without Atalanta's help, we would not have succeeded.
Even in our darkest days, I have always thanked Hermes for sending Atalanta to us.
Like us.
Let me boast on you, daughter. Don't deny an old centaur that joy. Jason, I present you with this tribal armor of the Nisiros.
I am honored, Lycus.
Walker.
Atalanta, can you read this hern?
Of course. Leia, Hizele Nisiros. Here arrived the Nisiros. Ohaka Oto, after many Ni Tuweya at Oyeye Waka. We were guided by the messenger. Asaria, Niteka Wiki, to Saria. Visa.
I remember when the Nisiros first arrived on Saturn. I met them at the edge of the forest in the guise of a magnificent ram. In hindsight, I might have chosen a different form. Their hunters tried to shoot me. You've done a great thing here, Jason of Yoka.
Does anybody else feel like masculinity has slowly been drained from modern video games?
No, not at all, actually. But I understand why you think that, and we'll talk about it in a second, my boy.
Consider how many masculine military games came out in the 2000s. Medal of Honor, Call of Duty, Brothers in Arms, Gears of War, Operation Flash.
Yeah, I mean, those are pretty masculine for sure. I can do the same thing for the 2020s, though. Squad, Hell Let Loose, Helldivers, Ready or Not, basically any extraction shooter. I mean, the game a lot of people are calling the potential game of the year, Space Marines 2. That's got to be one of the most bro games I've ever seen.
Everything is just so gay now.
And see, that's the point I want to get on, because I know this guy's not alone in feeling like this. It's a popular talk. Video games have not gone gay. They just appeal to a wider array of audiences because there's a wider demographic of what a gamer is versus 20 years ago.
And who are gamers? Overwhelmingly? Well, heterosexual dudes like us, of course.
I mean, all it takes is a simple Google search to know that that's not the case. Almost half of all gamers are women at this point. Take into consideration that a percentage of those men are not straight, and straight guys are not the overwhelming majority of gamers. So yeah, developers are chosen to represent different people in their games. Men, women, straight, gay. I know you can relate to the importance of representation. That's what this whole thing was about, after all, being underrepresented. And I'll be the first to admit that there's a lot of instances in gaming and media in general where their versions of representation are forced or disingenuous. But you're not going to convince me you had a problem playing Tomb Raider or Metroid back in the day because you wanted to be a guy. If so, I don't know, maybe a little fascinated with men at that point. But masculinity in gaming, it never went anywhere. It's still there. We just highlight on the places that it's not. I call fake
Let's speak with Lycus. You honor yourself, Lycus, by choosing to stay and fight. The tribe Nisiros is forever favored in my eyes. Jason needs one who shares my blood. Lycus, what do you say?
Lycus? In the blue.
Not just Lycus, all centaurs. It's a long story, but I think Lycus would be a good fit for your purpose, Jason.
I would be honored to help Jason in any way I can.
Then welcome aboard. We have room on the Argo for one more. That is, if she's willing.
Me?
She's just a small thing. I'm sure we can find space somewhere.
Why do you want me to join you?
Make a fine Argonaut, Atalanta. Your skills complement our own.
I've long thought about seeing the world beyond this island. My tribe comes first. What say you, Lycus?
Atalanta, You are Nisiros, but you are also human. Venture out among your own kind for a time. Learn about your people, and then choose where you best belong.
Then my bow is yours, Jason.
Excellent. This tale gets more interesting by the minute.
It's time we leave. Argonauts, to the ship.